Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Singapore. We are here for round number 2 of this season 6 ICR Championship. We are under the lights of Singapore at the Marina Bay Street Circuit. And Leon immediately coming out of the pit lane. We are in our second official race on F1 24. And we are kicking things off today with an 18-minute qualifying under these lights of the Marina Bay Street Circuit. It is going to be a dry qualifying as cars start to filter out onto the track. Leon the one leading all of the cars that are coming out onto the track. Whoops. He's taking it nice and slowly. Is Leon up with the revs. Leon in the Mercedes this season, still under the Mercedes power unit, of course. He was with Williams in season 5. As he comes round the corner here. Whoopsie daisy, up we get, we are back. Leon is just about to start his flying lap, the first flying lap that will be carrying out on this session as he comes all the way down into turn number 1 through turn 2 and through turn number 3. Looked clean through there, looked fast as well. Through turn number 5 as we go down the straight. DRS is open for the Mercedes. It's not really that straight of a straight. It does have a corner in the middle of it. However, it is a good place that will provide, surely, loads of overtaking, and we hope it will provide loads of overtaking opportunities in this race, as that will be one of a few where drivers will be able to make a move on any drivers ahead through turn 10, 11. There used to be the sling chicane, there isn't there anymore. Under the bridge and down into the very tight left-hand hairpin. But that will invalidate his lap. He looks like he lost the rear a bit coming out of that corner. As he does that nice little wheel spin to get his way out of that sticky situation. It is BP in the room. The one who will be next to set a lap time. He was after Leon. Coming down now into turn 16. There used to be a chicane there. There isn't any more, and I believe it might be the first time we have raced on this new layout in ICR. I might be wrong. If it was in the game at the last season, I definitely am wrong. And it's a 27.6, the lap time. That will be the benchmark for us. Leon, of course, invalidating his lap. EX3, he's on his lap. Where can he put himself coming round the final corner? Can he fire himself up to the top? He's 3/10 down. Is the Haas, his teammate, goes second, 2/10 down, and it's Chirp, who is also 2/10 down, who nestles himself into P3, and it's Varun in P4. So X3 gone from P2 down to P5 in a matter of moments. His lap time obviously was not on point. We've got Edwin now, who is coming towards the end of his lap. Can he beat BP in the room? He does by 0.2 of a second. It is a 27.3 for the Aston Martin, and he is showing the pace that he showed in Spain once again. It was strong pace in that pre-season session, and he is back up to the top of the timesheets where he was before. Penguin is towards the start of his flying lap. Through turn number 13 he goes. But I think before him, Yuri will be coming across the line to set his lap. Can he beat the 27-3 set by Edwin? Of course he can, and it is by 0.6 of a second nearly, a 26-7. Penguin, do you have a response to that one? If you do, I will be very surprised indeed. That's a great lap there from Yuri, 26-7 once again, and Penguin puts himself up into 4th place, 0.8 down. Still isn't a bad lap time. It is good enough for 4th position on the second row of the grid provisionally. Lucas, what can he do? Can he show any form of pace in this qualifying session? He was saying beforehand that he was quite looking forward to this race. He said he hopes he can show some pace, and it looks like he might be doing so according to the telemetry. Purple through Sector 1 and Sector 2. If that is true, we might have a fight on our hands between the McLaren and the RB. Coming down to the final 2 corners now. 18, 19 across the line. It's a 26-8. Closer than anyone else has got. And it won't be good enough for P1. But at least Yuri now has some competition at least. Leon in P12 is on his outlap along with his teammate Trash Racer. They are both on an outlap. I've been told to call BP in the room Marcus, which is going to feel a bit strange. As Leon already invalidating his lap time, and he still has no lap on the board. What about his teammate Trash Racer? Can he pull a file up to the front? In previous years, we would have said yes. Looking at his past pre-season test performance on this game, we cannot rule him out. Trace Tracer down into turn 7, riding the curb on the exit through turn 8. Has he slowed down a bit? Looks like he has. Has he gone a bit deep? Through turn 8. He has definitely avoided that lap time. Is Lucas starting another lap? Is it on the same set of tyres, maybe? Lucas definitely looks like he might be going for it. He has the fastest Sector 1. He has the fastest Sector 2. Can he do what he needs to get back to the front? Yes, just a small amount down on his previous best Sector 1 time. As I will be back in just a mo. I have returned. It looks like Lucas is in the pits. That's the validation for Yuri. Looks like many other people are out actually. Edwin has invalidated. Church just started in the room. It's just a bit further on. in his lap. Varun, can he do anything? He's currently in P10. I've also missed the fact that Leon has retired from the session. And there we go, Varun still has number 5 on his car. Chirp has retired, it looks like he's crashed. Here is Varun. Now going onto the straight, it's a shame DRS isn't down here. But it is what it is. It's orange and green so far on his lap. Through 17, 18, 19 to go. Can he do anything? P7 is what he can do. Who else is coming up to the line? I think it was a Haas. PP in the room has retired. Marcus, sorry, has retired from the session. It looks like he has crashed at the exact same place where Chirp crashed. Penguin coming up to the line. He puts himself up into P4. Half a second down on his rival Yuri in the RB. 3 retirees from the session. I don't know if Leon crashed or not. Chirp and Marcus definitely did. I can confirm that. Elliot, he is on a lap. Down into turn 14. 3/10 down apparently, so it's looking better than it was previously for Elliot. Can he pull himself further up the field? Through 16. Through 17 is 26.7 is the time he is looking to beat. Will Elliot be able to get there through the final couple of corners? He's cut the timing beat 1.7 seconds short. It's a 28.5 from the Ferrari. He's still P11, but he won't be starting at the back, and that is a guarantee because Leon has retired. Yuri goes even quicker. There's a 26.1. 7/10 ahead of the rest of the field. That's pretty insane, I must say. 26.1. That is very quick from the RB. Track Tracer. He's invalidated his lap. He spins. Oh! That worked out excellent. I don't know if that was on purpose or whether that was just accidental. But I'll be honest, that looks pretty good. There's a fight on our hands now, though, because Yuri's gone even quicker. The X3, I believe, is on a lap. Oh, look at that. Track domination is by Yuri. Fastest in all 3 sectors. And the X3 has not improved in the first. Going down now the straight. DRS wide open. Haas comes through. Down into turn 14. He's 1.5 seconds off, so I'm going to assume he's on an in-lap. It does look like he has slowed down a bit, so maybe he has made a mistake somewhere. But Yuri, that is quick. Can it even go quicker? The game likes to lie about purple sectors. The telemetry doesn't. There you go. Orange, then green. Can he propel himself up the grid further from P6? It's not a bad starting position, but he could imagine himself doing a bit better. And better he does. It is a 26.9. 3rd place for the Aston Martin. Lucas. He is on a lap time now. Down the straight. The Aston Martin will have to get out of the way very quickly. And that is probably a touch of impeding. Edwin is retired because he's in AI mode. And the rules do state that in AI mode, you are still responsible for your vehicle. So that could be a penalty for impeding coming Edwin's way. New Lucas will not be very happy about that one. Was he on for an improvement? Only he will know. But Edwin could be at huge risk right there. Even if you're in AI, you are held accountable, you're held responsible, and that has pretty much ruined Lucas' qualifying session, because I've just realised there's only 1 minute and 25 seconds left. So that's not looking good for Lucas. Varun has retired. I believe that is a pit lane retirement. Lucas is going to go again. So he's going to give it a go. See what he's still got. The tyres are used though. Will he have enough fuel to get to the line? Oh, he's invalidated. He's lost it. Out of turn 3. And that will now be a very unhappy person driving that McLaren. He will not be very happy at all, I must say. But Track Tracer, he has no reason to be unhappy because he is starting his flying lap with half a minute to go. So these are the final runs that drivers will be getting in this qualifying session. This is their last chance to get as far up the grid as they possibly can. Track Tracer currently sitting in P5. We have seen him in higher positions before, and currently he is up in the first sector. Have we got a bit of competition on for pole position? We know Lucas is out of it. He will be starting P2 at best. Track Tracer will be trying to take that front row start away from him through turn 10, 11, 12, tight corners. All of these corners are under the bridge into the hairpin, another tight corner. But he can now relax after these tight corners. I think he's hit the wall a bit on the exit because there's a straight after DRS Open. And he looks like he's now a tenth and a half down. That purple sector 1, I must say, has been stolen off him. I don't know by who currently. Track Tracer coming down into where sector 3 really starts. 16, 17, it starts here and it also ends here. Down past the pit lane entry, 18, 19, where can Track Tracer put his Mercedes car? It's P2, only a tenth off Yuri. It is Penguin who is up next. What can he do through the final corner? He puts himself up into P3, he's still half a tenth off of it though. Yuri, can he get into the 25s? Only time will tell. He can't. He does improve on his lap time. It's a 26.1. He extends his gap further up the field. EX3 crosses the line. He puts himself in 5th. Happy Man validated his time. And that is your qualifying order. Yuri is on pole for the Singapore Grand Prix in the second round of Season 6. He'll be very happy with that. Track Tracer alongside him on the front row. Penguin in P3. Lucas will not be very happy after Edwin impeding him on the straight while he was in AI mode. He clicked retire just at the wrong time. Lucas will be starting 4th. Edwin will be starting 6th. We don't restart the lobby. It will just be penalty points. And Lucas said he wouldn't join the VC unless he had to curse at someone. Edwin's in the VC and Lucas is there too. I would love to know what is going on in there right now. There we are. Yuri using 3 sets of tyres in that qualifying session. So I don't think he'll have any new softs. He'll have 1 new soft for the race. most of the others will have 2. And it could be the soft tyres, the ones that could be up as a surprise. I feel like it should be stream over, but it's just started. It's just started. We're 25 minutes in, and we've probably got another, what, hour. The last race in Silverstone probably took about 40 minutes, if that, but that didn't have any safety cars. This probably will. Formation lap is underway. We are go in this qualifying session. Beefy in the row is also disqualified with the X3. What positions are they in? I can't go back to them on the grid, I don't think. But they are already out in this formation lap. According to Marcus, EX3 is a donkey, and according to EX3, Marcus swipes him. That's great, isn't it? Well, there's a Mercedes leading for some reason. I think that's probably Trash Racer. Going, ooh, yes, look at me, I'm now in the lead. Ha ha ha, what are you going to do about it? But anyways, that will not affect the RB and Yuri at the end of the day. He got pole position. And apparently EX3 turned into Marcus and the X3. And Marcus turned into X3. So looks like they're both, according to them, turned into each other. How do I turn into you if I am in a wall? I was ahead anyways. Where was... You know what? Let's move away from that because we are coming to the end of the formation lap now. Looking interesting. Yuri coming up to the front now. He pulls into first. Trace pulls into second. Penguin pulls into third. Lucas in fourth. EX3, you are very far back in P5, my friend. Varun in P7. Edwin tucks himself into P6. And I really hate, I must say, these crappy angles off the start, but here we go. 5, lights are on. It's lights out, and away we go. DRS, yeah, is disabled, I would hope. Going into turn number 1, Yuri leads. Track Tracer going through as well. Edwin already has a... Oh, no, he doesn't. Don't know if he does or not. Penguin in P3, can he get past the Mercedes? And this is just going to fail on me because he's got a 0-second time penalty. According to this, I'll have to turn that off in a minute because that is just going to play up. But there's a battle for P2 right now, going down into turn 7. Penguin on the outside of Track Racer. Can he make it stick? It's still side by side with Track Racer. Although Penguin goes for a dive on the inside, they both make penalty. Oh, Track Racer! Sorry, it's not penalty. The penalty thing came up on my screen. Track Racer is out of the race. And there is a safety car. Immediately. Penguin making a bold move. Didn't pay off. I will have to fix the penalty thing because that's just not going to work, is it? I know it's not. Let's get rid of that. Yep. Also get rid of fastest lap, because that's also not going to work, is it? It's also not going to work. Here we are. We are back, and there is a safety car. And people are already coming into the pits. Marcus, sorry, is coming in the pits. In the kick, he might have damage. There's a few others coming into the pits as well. Here it is. It was BP, Edwin, Elliot, Happy Man, and Chirp. The ones that came into the pits. Chirp coming out of the pits now. He is rock bottom. There is a safety car though. He will be able to catch up. But Trat Racer already out of the race. It was a bold move from Penguin. Down the inside. Good for some though. Leon's up to 5th from last. Up 7 positions. Fair play to him. Trat Racer, commiserations to him. He is out immediately in the first lap. That is one of the downsides of a street circuit. As we go on to lap 3, the second lap of the safety car. Just waiting on. Oh, that's fine. That was my controller disconnected. I've still got my keyboard. That's what I'll be using. I don't need no controller. Because with a controller, you can't flick through the numbers. I go from P1 to P6 in one click. It is so cool. At least I find it cool. You might not. But I do, and that's what matters. It is better for these all-important streams as well. Safety car should be coming in at the end of this lap. Yuri will be the one to lead us away after this safety car restart. Yuri, I think, has gone. Looks like he definitely has now. It's across the line. We are under green flag racing conditions. as we've already got a fight already going on. Leon's looking to make up a place on the EX3. He doesn't get the move done. Yuri still leads after a successful safety car restart. Looks like Happy Man looked like he's going on a move for Marcus, but he might do that down the straight. Happy Man down in P9. He is not having the best of seasons, and it doesn't look like he'll be having the best of races on this game as a whole. Yuri still leads. The gap is 6/10 up ahead. Lucas has made himself back up into P3, gaining a place that he lost due to him not being able to complete his qualifying lap successfully. But Penguin will be wanting to try his best to hold on to Yuri, because it looks like he might already be out of DRS range. Edwin on the soft tyres, will he be able to make a move on Varun? He looks very close. Track Tracer has left. He's finally made the decision to leave. Penguin is out of the DRS now. Lucas is not though. He will be hungry to get P2 that he lost in qualifying. Both McLaren and the Ferrari, I think, tapping the wall there. Looks like the McLaren. Would he go for it? The answer is no. Edwin's going to go for it on the inside of Varun. Down into turn 7, the Aston Martin is successful with his move there. Looks like Marcus was going to get attacked by Happy Man, but that had nothing come of it as a result. Marcus, yeah, does look hungry behind Varun. He wants to gain another position. 8 is not good enough for his green kick car. And I must say, oh, is there a bit of contact there? Oh, there's definitely a bit of contact with the wall. EP in the room. Down into P9, down into P10 maybe. Chirp on the inside. Can he make the move stick? No, he cannot. Marcus only loses 1 place. It looked like he'd lose much more, but he is further down the pack anyway. That's all, he's all over the place on them hard tyres. Maybe he has to cool them down a bit. He might be overheating. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. It looks like it's Leon. No, it's not Leon, I don't think. He has gone down to last, though, as BP in the room has spun again. Marcus, sorry. His tyres, I think, are cooked. Oh, he is really struggling to keep that car behaving as it should be. Oh, there's contact there. Oh, there's more contact there. But the McLaren having contact from all angles. I don't know if he'll be enjoying that or not. I don't know what type of person, I don't know what type of driver he is. As long as it doesn't affect his race, he might not mind it so much. But look at this. Making all sorts of contact with Penguin. He is bumper carring him through the squiggly bit that I'm going to call. And Lucas, a successful move on the outside. He is up into P2 now. The McLaren back where he will argue he should have started. Penguin down into P3. Elliott down into P10. Leon recovers 1 position after whatever happened to him. Elliott already having a 3-second time penalty. It's not over yet for Penguin though. He is all over the back of Lucas. Happy Man is up into P6. He is overtaking Varun. Can Penguin make a move? If he doesn't, he'll be getting ever closer to the McLaren. Still in third place is the Ferrari. Yuri with a 4-second lead out in front now. He will be very happy with that, especially after the safety car that we did have as well. He will not mind that. There is a yellow flag. There's a safety car. There is a safety car. I do not know why. There is a safety car. But there is it to do with Elliott? Elliott's lost the front wing. Should have guessed, really. Yuri comes into the pits. Lucas stays out. Bold move by the McLaren. A nice quick pit stop from the RB. It looks like everyone but Lucas and Marcus are into the pits, and you would have thought Marcus would have taken this opportunity to maybe take a pit stop. He's on them hard. Could you get to the end on mediums? There might be another safety car. This is the first race this season with a safety car. Lucas has taken the decision to stay out. He is on the mediums, which I believe he started the race with. So, yeah, he did start the race on them tyres. BP pitting after the first lap. So maybe Lucas hoping to get a third safety car for this race. If not, his strategical calls may not have been the best. He is the only one there on the grid to serve a mandatory pit stop. So even if their mediums could get to the end, which I highly doubt, he wouldn't be able to do it anyway without getting a disqualification. Some people pitting twice already in this race. No telemetry. No telemetry. No telemetry. No telemetry. No telemetry. Telemetry? None. 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 BP has left. He's in P2. I'm sure that would be a mistake. I'll invite him back just in case. Just checking maybe what's happened here. Has BP joined? Hopefully he has.
That looked bad. That looked bad. Are you alright?
Is out of this race. Back to the main action though. Looks like the safety car will be in this lap. No, it won't be in this lap. Penguin is not caught up. Penguin's 11th. Oh, I missed something, didn't I? Right, that's interesting. Yuri keen to get past Marcus there. I'm quickly, hang on. I'm just very quickly going to change the telemetry setting to see if that fixes the telemetry. Because that might be what the issue maybe is. Maybe? Maybe that'll work? I don't know. My telemetry software sort of crashed on me now, actually. Edwin's... Oh, there's a crash further back! There's a crash further back. Which definitely is a shame. I hope my Wi-Fi is still on. I hope dearly that my Wi-Fi is still on. Hopefully we are. I'll have to do this for now. And yeah, I can confirm that we are getting underway here. New Lucas with the restart. Yuri is right with him. His VP has fallen off a bit. Maybe he was involved in the crash that he shouldn't have been involved in. Yuri cannot get past through the first three corners. Can he get past down the straight? He will be looking to do so. Still shows safety car on my graphic. I don't know why. That's the game's graphic. So, yep. Things are happening. Things are happening. Yuri is in the lead. Lucas second. Further back, what is going on? Sherp is going to be P6. There was not a pit stop, I don't think, from the kick. Down through 13, the kick. Maybe getting pressure from the Red Bull. Will he get a dive bomb? He will not. He won't mind that really at all, will he? He'd prefer not to be dive bombed, but he'd be dive bombed here though. We know Varun can maybe make a crazy decision from time to time. But this time, it is not one of them times. EX3 has closed back within a gap. I don't know why it's still appearing a safety car. Yuri's out! He's crashed! The RB! It's retired from this session. The stream's laggy, right. I'll have a look myself. There's another safety car. Surely Lucas has to box. He does. No one will follow. Lucas, a quick 2.2. He's gone from medium to hard. Yuri has left. EX3 now leads. And what I'm going to try and do, got to try and fix the issues. I think there's a few issues on my side. And ideally hope there isn't. But I think there is. Okay, right. Ay. It's all going on. All going on, isn't it? As far as I'm aware, there is nothing being missed in this race. EX3 still leading. He is now the new leader. Right, I do think. Yeah, I do have some issues on my side. Right, he died. Right, we are back racing. Mother's in my room. Happy Man's up into third, Penguin's up into fourth. Definitely a track limit violation there, probably fully on Penguin P3. Ghosted. Happy Man passed again. Oh no! Lucas without the front wing end plate. It's not good for him. He will have to serve another pit stop. I think there's more collisions up ahead. Penguin then shut up now with a penalty. Elliott has too. Leon still fighting X3. DRS is open. Penguin's out! There's a virtual safety car this time around. He is in the wall. And is that karma for what he did for Track Tracer? Oh, I didn't move it back to the race screen. My bad. My bad. Penguin is out of this race. We have missed a crash. Right. Our apologies once again. We missed a crash. And that was off Penguin. I don't know what happened. I just saw him in a wall with a tyre dislodged. But maybe that is karma for what he did to Track Tracer earlier on in this race. EX3 pits, Leon pits. 15 laps to go. Right. Here X3 comes into it. Elliott has stayed out, probably so he can go to everyone, look at me, I am first, and cause a whole palaver. Going into turn one, of them stewards on the right don't look happy at all. Just appreciate the fact that you're standing next to live Formula 1 cars, if I were you. Be grateful, don't be a miserable old git. Right. So yes, Elliott leads on hard tyres. 9 laps old. And Leon in it to win it. He has won in Hungary last season. In season 5, he will be battling EX3. Elliott. Can he throw a twist in the tail? Hopefully it won't be a bad twist. If anything, I would prefer it to be a good twist, but that good twist would probably mean that he would win, and that's not going to happen. Probably. Never say never. EX3 has caught back up to the back of the pack. Leon so far getting luck with how the safety cars have planned out and his strategy. He's been up 9 places, Chirp's up 6. So good job from them two to gain that many positions around the street circuits like Singapore. But this game causing incidents that we really should not be seeing. As we go on to lap 18. Of 31. Everyone is on the back of the pack now. Happy Man is the driver in last place. Last of the runners that we have now. We won't be travelling in the walls next week. We don't have to worry about game physics as much as we are now next week. We are in Austria next week. However, I will not be here for it. Unless anyone else takes it up. It won't be live. I won't be here. If I could do this from Silverstone, I would. However, I can't unless I ask F1 TV very politely for their computer, which they won't give me. Surely the safety car is in this lap. Elliott is the one that will be leading us away, if it is. And yes, the lights are off, the safety car. We will be coming to race at the start of lap 19. Elliott. How long can he hold this lead? Will he be able to hold this lead? We will find out in a matter of moments. He has gone. The Ferrari has made his way across the line. We are green flag racing. Elliott's in the lead. EX3 is getting pressure from Leon more than he would like at this moment in time. Everyone on the mediums apart from Elliott, who is on the hards. He was the only one not to pit in the safety car period. But it looks like EX3 is all over the back of Elliott. Elliott is not having a good time on them hard tyres. Here he comes, EX3, down straight, through turn 6, down into turn 7. Will he go on the inside? Yes, he will. He does go wide, though. That opens it up for Leon, who takes now the lead of the race. Can he get past Elliott? He's on the outside of turn 9. Elliott is fighting this. He will not give it up. Side by side still. EX3 still looks interested, but Leon takes the lead of this race. EX3 went for an aggressive lunge on the inside. He broke too late. That has spoiled his party at the minute. Can he get a good enough exit? He's side by side. Going down the straight. DRS not enabled yet, of course. On the outside of 14, Elliott keeps it. Is there a switchback? Possibly. I think there's a bit of debris getting kicked up there. EX3 now back on the inside of the Ferrari. Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. He is up into P2. And he can mainly focus on Leon now. Unless Elliott gets another chance at him. Which now we are past turn 18. I don't think he will. Especially now he's made that mistake and Chirp is right on the back of him. The Aston Martin side by side with the Ferrari going into turn 1. On the inside. You've got to be wary, Chirp. Nothing bad towards Elliott, but yeah, there you go. Oh, pushes Elliott wide, does Chirp. But Marcus is up into third. Chirp's all over the place. And that's a Red Bull, who I think is out of Red Bull. Who's only got wing damage from that. And if you look at how Yuri DNF'd earlier, you would be questioning, how is he still alive? Elliott is not still alive. Elliott is all over the show there. There is a yellow flag down the straight. And Elliott is out of this race. No clue what happened there. But up front, it is Leon leading after the safety car restart. Elliott, what's happened to you? Did someone crash with him? Obviously, he would have. There would have been a crash. It was a huge incident. I think he flipped around one time. But now everyone is on the same tyres. On the same age tyres as well. Pretty much. Lucas. Will he be able to gain on the kick? EX3, he's getting ever closer to Leon. The gap was a second when he overtook the Ferrari of Elliott, who's now out. It's just now 3/10. This Haas is quicker than Mercedes. And you can definitely see how much quicker it is. Through turn 1, 2 and 3. It is Leon still leading. EX3 is definitely wanting to get in the lead. Maybe at the end of this straight. But can he do it? DRS is open for the Haas. Will he be able to do it? It'll be the outside line for the Haas. Can Leon stick with him? It's the outside line for the Haas. The one that works, but the Haas goes wide again like he did last time when he tried to make a manoeuvre at that corner. But it looks like EX3 is safe for now, and he is past Leon in the Mercedes. This has allowed Marcus and Lucas to catch up a bit. Marcus with a 3-second time penalty. Varun's just exited the pits. I think he has got damage from whatever happened previously. Maybe it's to do with the incident with Elliott. But now EX3's overtaken Leon. EX3 looks so much quicker than Leon. EX3 is now not being able to gain away. It was a 6, 7, 10th advantage for the Haas on the last lap. But now the Haas has overtaken. The Mercedes is sticking right with him. Is it, if you're behind, you stay pretty much? Because it looks like it is. The gap is 5/10, so EX3 is pulling away slower than he was gaining when Leon was in the lead. We have 10 laps to go in this 31 lap race. We're on the 22nd lap around the Marina Bay Street Circuit, and this is a race that is not over yet. We still have 7 runners out of the 12 that have started. We've got 5 DNFs, and it's Leon with the drag reduction system. Can he make a move going down into turn 7? He's not close enough for now, but he's definitely gained time back. DRS is definitely keeping him in it, you could say. 3/10 is the gap. EX3 pulling over to the left a bit, wanting to protect his first position, not wanting to give any slipstream to Leon down that part of the track. He does not want any scrap through this section of the racetrack. It is a dangerous place to have a scrap if you're going to have one. Lucas is very close to Marcus in the background there, but the main battle is for first place. It is Leon trying to regain first place that he did have just after the safety car restart when he overtook Elliott. And the gap is staying around 3/10. DRS is pulling him closer every time. But it is Leon. Right, on the back. Will he make a move into turn 1? The answer is no. But he might through turn 2. Yes, he does. Leon's in the lead of the race again. EX3. Maybe it's to get DRS back off of him. DRS is open for the Haas now. Was it a game of DRS chicken from the Haas? Looks like it might have been, because EX3 is back into first place. Marcus looks like he was getting slightly interested there. Oh, Lucas looks like he got very interested in the rear end of that kick. He has got a front wing end plate missing again. I don't know if that was to do with the collision a few corners ago. I think he did make contact with the kick. So maybe with that damage we can start to fade him out of this battle for first place. Marcus is in it. He's got a 3-second time penalty. Leon losing the rear there. He's got DRS to hopefully catch up what he lost through the exit of that corner. EX3 now just really needs to keep it clean as possible. Don't get a penalty. Otherwise, you might lose it. The gap is up to 6-7 tenths. He's definitely lost time through that wheel spin at moment on the exit of that hairpin. As we come around the final corner to start yet another lap. This time it is the 24th. DRS is open for the Mercedes. Not quite enough just yet, but he's got so much more speed through the middle of that corner. And the X3 is not playing DRS chicken this time around. Leon, this time, will have the DRS. The gap is 3 tenths coming down the straight. It is going down. It is going down. It is going down. And it is down on the around the outside for Leon. And it's not a move that will stick. Marcus up to 6 seconds of time penalties now. We can surely now start to fade him out of the equation for the lead. Apart from, of course, if anything drastic happens. Which might just happen. You never know what happens in this game. EX3 on pace. Looks slightly quicker. A tenth on the last lap. He gained on Leon. Marcus all over the place. Around the back, he did what Leon did last lap. But Leon didn't do it this lap. He's much closer to the Haas. Through, down the straight. Leon is right with the Haas of the X3. Oh, Leon losing it a bit there. There's a yellow flag. Was it to do with Lucas? I think he may have spun. He will be carrying on though. He's down into 6th place. Leon's lost a bit of time, I think, through the final corner. The gap is back up to 5 tenths as he has to cut the track a bit there. That's another warning for Leon. That's a warning that he cannot, get away with. He's probably now got 1 warning left, and after his next track limit violation, he might be getting a penalty. DRS is open for Leon. He is gaining, but not enough. He's narrowed the gap down back to 2 tenths of a second. Down through turn 10, very close to the wall there for Mercedes. He is in a Mercedes, he is in a battle for the win. Will he still be in a battle for the win on the final lap? Mercedes, final lap battle for the win. Memories might be coming back. Not ICR memories, but Mercedes memories from real life. Will that be in the mind of Leon in this moment in time? 5 tenths is the gap. When Leon doesn't have DRS, the gap gets bigger. When he gets DRS, the gap narrows down. It looks like Leon breaks much later into that corner, but EX3 gets the better overall exit. Marcus has started to fall away from this battle. Chirps up to 4th, Happy Man up into 5th. But there we go, with DRS, Leon's narrowed the gap down from 7 to 4 tenths. And he will have DRS. Down the straight, going into turn 7. Will he be able to make a move? DRS open for the Mercedes. Will he be able to gain enough speed, enough time down the straight to make a move? Yes, again, he has the speed to gain, but he doesn't have the speed to pass. Does the Mercedes? This is a battle for the lead. It's a battle for the lead. That'll probably go all the way to the end. I think something's happened further back. Has someone clipped the wall? I don't think they have. Looked like there was a bit of smoke. Oh! Throttle happy is Leon. That's dropped him out of DRS. 1.5 seconds is the gap. EX3 will be laughing. Leon with a crucial mistake. That will not pose very well for him. He's all over the place. His tyres surely now have overheated. The gap's 2.2, 2.3. That will not be very good for him as we go to 5 laps left in this race. And Leon immediately has left the fight he wanted to be in and now is in a fight that he doesn't. Because he's now in the fight to keep his podium position, which goes from 2nd to 6th. Lucas is still interested. Happy Man will be the most interested. He has not got a time penalty. People ahead of him though. As long as he keeps within that range, he will be fine. It is the X3 though. V1 leading. Happy Man. His teammate is battling for a podium here. Leon scuffed that one up, which is a shame. 1.6 seconds is what he lost last time around, and that is a huge loss for Leon. It's not too bad for EX3 though. He will not mind at all. Oh, Leon's actually crashed! He is not out, but he's got a damaged front wing. Does he pit? He sort of has to, with the state of his front wing there. And what a shame for Leon. That is not what he would have wanted. Battling for the win. He's now going to be battling to keep his car on the track. That is a shame for the Mercedes. Maroon won't be threatening him on pit exit. Lucas has got to pass Happy Man for P4. Leon can rejoin the racetrack. 38 seconds behind Happy Man. That has cost him dearly. He was in the running for a podium. He was in 2nd place. But that 2nd place has gone. He's now down in 6th. Both bad for him and the Mercedes team, who have already got one retiree today of Track Racer, the reserve, crashing out in the early stages of this race. Marcus in P2. He will now be feeling quite happy. He's in pole position to take a podium. Happy Man might jump him. Lucas might actually jump him. Lucas and Happy Man in P4 and 5 out of the podium places are the ones at the minute getting a podium place because of time penalties in this race. 3 laps left to go. 29 of 31. The X3 now holds a 2.4 seconds lead. Bit of lag there. Scaring me for a minute. But it wouldn't have scared Marcus because he wouldn't have experienced that. Chirp right up behind him. Will Chirp be able to make a move? The gap is 6/10. He does have faster speed down the straight, but that is with aid of DRS. Lucas is very close to the back of Chirp now. Lucas might be going for a move, actually he does. No front wing end plate. But it is now P3 for this McLaren. And if he keeps up with BP in the room, Marcus, he might be getting P2. Happy Man now is also past Chirp. What's happened to Chirp? He's not got any visible damage. Maybe he's just wanting to stay out of trouble. Don't know. But BP in the room. P2 with a 6-second time penalty. Lucas right behind him. Happy Man wanting to keep within 6 seconds of Marcus. Lucas wanting to keep within 3 seconds of Marcus. And Happy Man wanting to keep within 3 seconds of Lucas. And if Happy Man can stay within 3 seconds of Lucas and 6 seconds of Marcus, it will be a Haas 1-2 around the streets of Singapore. And if you told Happy Man he'll be getting P2 or a 1-2 in his Haas, he would not believe you. The gap, though, is going up. I'm afraid for him, 2.2 seconds between him and Lucas. Lucas will be pushing now to get past Marcus and go. Chirp has overtaken Happy Man. Chirp with 9 seconds of penalties, though. And it is Leon with a new fastest lap. Happy Man, yeah, as we said, down into P5. Marcus is, Chirp has got back past him. Oh! He looks in prime position to take a podium. But now he's spun. Now he's got damage. He is no longer in a position to take a podium. Happy Man spun at a point that was crucial. It was a crucial part of his race. Just to stay there, keep within it. And he might have gained a few positions. He's now out of a 9-second range of Chirp, out of a 3-second range of Lucas, and a 6-second range of Marcus. We are on the final lap. And we're talking about Marcus and Lucas. They are gaining on the X3. Not that EX3 will worry, though. He hasn't got any time penalties, and the 3 behind him do. Happy Man is no longer a threat. And the X3 just needs to keep this clean. And that is all that will matter for him, Lucas, with DRS. Whether he makes a move on track or not, as it stands, he will be getting P2. He is the type of person, though, that will want to take that position on track. Will he be able to do so? The gap is 2/10. Oh, BP hitting the wall on the outside there. Not looking good on the exit for the kick. Lucas, even with a missing front wing end plate, is all over the kick. That just shows the speed of the McLaren around this circuit. That just shows the potential that this McLaren has through this race weekend. Surely that's an easy pass for the McLaren now. Down the inside. The kick will want to stay with him on the outside. But there's the McLaren up into P2. Oh! No! On the final lap, Marcus has crashed out. He was on course to get a podium. He will no longer get a podium. But there's one person that is guaranteed a podium now. He's guaranteed a race win. EX3 crosses the line to win in Singapore. Lucas P2, Chirp P3. Happy Man, who should have been standing on the podium, he will argue, is not. But after all the chaos that has unfolded, he will still be finishing P4. Leon will be finishing P5. He would have been hoping for better too. He has taken away a fastest lap though, so he will be gaining 2 extra points. He spins across the line. And it is Varun, the car that we will be waiting on now. Coming through, turn 13. But Marcus would not want it to finish his race off in that manner. That is a huge shame for the kick. He demotes himself down to 7th place. He will still score points. Remember that. He will score the points of 7th place because he has finished more than 90% of the race, and that is the rules. So he will still be scoring points in this race. Varun comes home in P6. And that is your race. And what a race that was. So, Marcus will still be getting P7 points. But EX3 will be taking 25 points away from this race. Lucas has finished P2. My dad is calling me. I'll be back in a second. I did manage to get through the final standings and the race director. I wasn't able to tell you them though. We are now on our post-race. Let's ask some. Let's ask some drivers if they would like some interviews. I'm sure there are many people that will want it. Huge shame for VP. Pretty much guaranteed that podium. I will look back at the standings for you and run them down. My dad's ringing me again, what's going on? Right! Oh my god, voice. Let's get up the scoring up. Let me run you through the order. It was the X3 who won the race. Lucas, 4.4 seconds behind him. Chirp, in the end, got P3. He got a podium finish in the Aston Martin. Happy Man got P4 in the Haas. Leon got P5. Varun 6th. Marcus is classified with a lap down. He will score 6 points in P7, even though he DNF'd. Now, the non-classified people that did DNF and will score 0 points is Elliot, Penguin, Yuri, Edwin, and Tratch Racer. We will now bring up Leon. Hopefully he wasn't saying any bad. No, he was not. Leon, it was all in your hands, and it all fell away from you. What happened?
Well, I was behind EX3 the entire time, and because I'm right behind him, my car starts overheating. So it got to the point where I would just lose the car, like the rear end, the second I released the brakes. So it was impossible to drive.
Nearly on for your second win, but as you said, overheating tyres got away from you. You did actually... Did you crash earlier on in the race as well? You kept it pretty clean, actually, I think.
Yeah. So basically, in the final corner, I had the save of my life, like on lap 5 or something. But after that, it was pretty clean.
Yeah, so you were battling EX3, you lost it, and you finished P5. In the end, are you happy with that? Bearing in mind you did start P12.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been happier with, a podium, but I'll take P5. Because the car was undrivable as well. I got the setup from YouTube, so I didn't expect too much.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe you should have expected more, but more you didn't get.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Thank you. He is now gone. Maybe just have a look at the pitch. That'd be interesting. I reckon that would be interesting. We'll do that after a few more incidents, though. Not a few more incidents. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a few more interviews. We'll have Edwin. And it is Edwin we will be having next. Finished P11 in the end. You crashed out. What happened?
Well, I just unpaused the game by accident and my car just went into a wall.
Oh dear. That is literally what happened then.
Yeah.
That's a shame. And we saw you, obviously not intentionally, impeding Lucas at the end of the race, and the qualifying, sorry.
Yeah.
You're obviously DNF'd. Do you have any comments to try and defend yourself about that one?
Yeah, I'm just sorry for Lucas. That was really unfortunate. I don't know what they are doing. Like, it just takes ages to get off the track.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It does indeed. It's slow for some reason. Do you have any more comments that you would like to say on your race?
Well, it was a really goofy race, to be honest. A lot of weird crashes, but yeah, GG's CX3, yeah, very good drive from him. But yeah, that was a good one.
Was indeed. Thank you.
Ja, maar dan moet je ook zelf kiezen. Dat weet je wel.
And next up,
Hoppa! Wat?
we have Elliot, I guess, wanting to come up. He said he would be interested in coming up. Elliot. Hello, hello.
Hello there.
You, in the end, finished P8. You were looking on to score some decent points, but you did, in the end, DNF'd. What happened to you?
So what happened was I was going with the DRS. I had a bit of rear wing damage due to a earlier collision, and I was turning with the DRS, and all of a sudden my rear slipped out, and I collided with the wall, causing my rear to inevitably give up.
Did anyone cause contact with you, or was that just you? I thought someone...
It's just me being
wow.
stupid as always.
By looking at the crash, I thought someone had caused a collision with you because you went flying into the air.
No, it was just me because I had DRS in the car ahead. I think it was EX3 the Haas,
Yeah.
and I was trying to just keep everyone behind, and then all of a sudden I was turning got right because it was a right turn, and all of a sudden my rear just dropped out, and my rear just hit the wall, and my rear tire just blew off.
That is a shame. So with the rear wing damage, maybe it wouldn't have been the happiest of days for you anyway. But before that crash, you did decide to stay out when the safety car came out. You were the only one that didn't box. What drove that decision?
My tires were on 10% max. Like they felt fine before the safety car. And in the earlier safety car, I boxed then, so I'd have thought my tires will last till the end at this rate, and I think this will be the best strategy because mediums probably will die out quickly. So I thought I'll stay on the hards and hope for the best.
Well, you hoped for the best, and best you didn't get because you will be walking away with 0 points. Do you have anything else to say on your race weekend?
I bottled it again.
Fair enough. Thank you for admitting that he bottled. I kicked him before, of course, that I say that. Getting a few clips maybe that would be interesting to see. Should I drag EX3 up? He's not said yes to an interview, but I'm going to drag him up anyway, whether he likes it or not. EX3, you didn't say you wanted an interview, but you're getting one, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
You are the winner of the race. Congratulations. How are you feeling after your first victory of the season?
That was quite a stressful one after that one, I can't lie. Getting stuck behind Elliot on that restart, oh my days. I've seen better defending in my time.
I think we all have. He did crash, so you didn't have to worry about it that long. Did you get a sigh of relief when he crashed?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I was already ahead of him by that point, which luckily everyone else got through fine and didn't have to deal with his antics. But that was nice. But once Leon dropped off me, I was just controlling it to the end, and yeah, that's kind of how it went.
How did you feel in that battle with Leon? Did you think it would go to the end, and what were your plans if it did?
No, well, I always had more ERS than him, so I was just kind of controlling it and just making sure I used my ERS in the right place and controlled it nicely, and he never really got close enough.
Fair enough, he did drop off, he cruised to the end, so well done on taking the win.
Yep.
And thank you for being here. I don't have anything more much to say, really, about anything. A few clips here, though. They are quite interesting to watch, actually. Obviously, we saw the one with Leon in qualifying on the formation lap. We saw one with Look, that I do think that is the fault of Marcus. As far right as it could have been, and a kick does come across him, which is a huge shame for X3. That might have ruined his race start. Sorry, this is speaking in the room. This is how he crashed at the end on the final lap. Oh dear, I think he lost the rear. He's gone into the wall. Oh. That's not good for him. That is not good for him at all. What else have we got? Well, to the wall. Sigh of relief from him. I can just feel it. Right there. That's a 4 It's a spin, I think. Spun out. That was the end of the race for him, and this is going to be the end of this. So that was Singapore, and next week will be Austria, and Austria I will not be here for. Yeah, Austria I will not be here for. So I don't know if it will be broadcasted. Hopefully, someone might. Nico might. But at the minute, it's not. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. Next weekend. And I will be back with you for round 4. And round 4 is a sprint at the China. See you then.